All right, Kim, I'm juggling my notes here. You gave me a lot to work with and not a lot of time to prepare here in the middle, so let me do my best. Fantastic job. And I'm going to open with my thought that I think that this speech could actually change all of our meetings moving forward by giving us the option and the challenge to really think about what do we want to get out of our speeches, but even just how to think about our speeches. As Kim mentioned, we used to be on the manuals. Now we have the pathways, and you pick your specific pathway and it gives you the objective of your speech. Okay, great. So, but as Kim was saying, and I wholeheartedly agree, it is a little bit vanilla and a little bit bland kind of a thing. And so now I think that Kim's speech kind of reaffirmed, this is your club. This is all of our clubs. You can choose your path however you so want to. And so just because your pathway is telling you, hey, give a speech on your leadership style, take it however you want. You could take it loosely. You could take it however. So fantastic job. So I think that that's great. And so just as a comment too, I almost think that for the people that weren't here, that we should almost pull out this speech and have it in the notes like highlighted, just saying, just so that you're aware, when you're looking at your next pathways, please consider you have options, you have flexibility. So I think that this was completely relevant and a wonderful topic. So thank you for taking the time to expand all of our horizons when it comes to our next speeches as well. And so that being said, you had specifically asked me to look for a couple things in your speech. I will tell you, none of them stood out to me of what you were asking me to look for. Like in regards to audible pauses, I didn't hear anything. Like in regards to so's, I think you were fine. I was completely engaged the whole time. Very fantastic pace, wonderful eye contact. I was there with you the whole time. So even if you had any pauses or so's or anything like that, it didn't faze me. It didn't distract me whatsoever. I was right there with you the whole time. I think you were really wonderfully engaged with just connecting with all of us. And so I felt like you were relaxed and I was having fun, listening to all the different ways to be a rebel and hearing different members being called out as rebels. That was fantastic. I also really loved some of the phrasing that you had in here too. And I started making notes, like 4 different options here of different phrases on your sheet, such as TGIF, it's all about the member individual success and what that means to you. With pathways, that there's many things for the OCD oriented but not for the rebel oriented, and so on and so forth. So I really think that this was a fantastic speech. When it comes to an evaluation, you're always looking for ways to be better. You pretty much did stay to one spot. You might have taken like a few steps over or back or something like that. So I guess just an option could be to move around a little bit more, but you did a fantastic job. Thank you, Kim, and thanks for giving us our rebel options.